Hi, everyone, and welcome.
Hello. Good to be talking about this today.
So we're diving into something really helpful if you're learning English.
Yes, we're talking about how to start actually thinking in English.
Right, so you're not always, translating words from your first language in your head.
Exactly. It helps English feel, well, more automatic, easier to use.
Yeah, like it's just there when you need it.
Mm-hmm. And the good news is there are some simple ways to practice this, things you can do every day.
Simple steps like training your brain a little bit each day.
That's a good way to put it, training the brain. So where do we start?
Okay, so the first step is super simple. It's just using single words.
Single words, you mean like?
Like you see something and you think of the English word for it right away.
Ah, I see. So no translating. You see an apple, and the word apple just pops into your head.
Exactly. Or, look around the room you're in right now.
Yep.
Maybe you see a chair. Just think, chair.
Or table, or window.
Yes. It sounds almost too easy, right?
Yeah, but it makes sense. You're building that direct link. Object. English word.
That's the foundation. Simple, but really important.
Okay, so single words first. What comes after that?
Well, the next step is to build on that. Start describing things, but keep it simple.
Ah, okay. Using those words in, like, short sentences.
Precisely. You see the sun is out. You think the sun is shining.
Got it. Or if I'm outside, maybe I see a tree. I can think, I see a big tree.
Perfect. Or the car is red. Just short, simple sentences about what's around you.
So you're using the language to notice your world.
Yeah, it connects the words to what you're actually seeing or doing. It makes it real.
That makes sense. Okay, words, then simple sentences describing things. What's another idea?
Another thing you can try is writing just a little bit in English each day.
Writing. Like homework?
No, not like essays or anything difficult. Super short.
Okay, like what?
Maybe just one or two sentences about your day. Use words you already know.
Ah, okay. So maybe before I go to sleep, I could write something like, today I went to the park.
Exactly. Or I felt happy. Or even just, I ate pizza today. It was good.
Huh, yeah, simple stuff. Just getting used to putting thoughts into English words on paper.
Right. The main thing is just doing it. Using the language even just a tiny bit. Low pressure.
Keeping that English part of your brain active. I like that.
Okay, so the next one. This one might feel a little funny at first.
What is it?
Talking to yourself. In English.
Ah, yes. I've heard of this. It does sound a bit strange, maybe.
It can feel strange, but it's apparently really effective.
How does it help?
Well, it forces you to think in English in the moment. You're narrating what you're doing as you do it.
Okay, so like, if I'm brushing my teeth,
You just say to yourself, maybe quietly, I'm brushing my teeth now.
or I need my shoes,
Oh.
or I am opening the door.
Exactly. You turn your inner voice, that little voice in your head, into English practice.
Right, so you're not thinking the thought in your language and then translating. You're just thinking it in English.
Yes. Bypassing that translation step.
Okay, I can see how that would work, even if it feels a bit odd.
Give it a try. Now, related to the first point about words, here's a visual trick.
Visual.
Yeah, labeling things in your home.
Oh, like putting sticky notes on things.
Exactly that. Put a little note that says mirror on your mirror.
Or fridge on the fridge. Book on a book.
Yes. Then, every time you see that object, you also see the English word.
Ah, so it's like a constant little reminder. Passive learning almost.
Right. It just helps stick those words in your mind, connected to the real thing. Very simple, very visual.
Simple but clever. Okay, what else? We've had words describing, writing, talking to yourself, labeling.
The last area is about connecting, listening, and speaking.
Okay, so listening to English.
Yeah, listen to things. Maybe simple podcasts or songs or short dialogues.
And then just listen.
Well, listen and then try to actually say some of the things you hear.
Repeat them.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not just copying sounds like a parrot, but saying the phrases. Like if you hear, how are you today? Try saying it out loud yourself.
Okay. Or maybe listen to an English song you like.
Yeah. And try to sing along to a few words or a line.
Huh. That sounds fun, actually.
It is. And it helps your mouth get used to making the sounds and connects what you hear to actually speaking. Brain and mouth working together.
Makes sense. It connects the listening part to the speaking part.
Exactly. So if you look at all these things,
Simple words, describing things, writing a little, talking to yourself, putting labels on stuff, and listening and repeating.
yeah, they all kind of point in the same direction, don't they?
They do. They're all about making English more direct. Less about translating, more about just using it.
Building those pathways directly in your brain, using the English, right away.
It's not really about complex grammar rules at this stage, is it?
Not at all. It's about habit, making thinking in English a normal thing.
And the key seems to be consistency, doing these small things often.
Absolutely. Don't worry about making mistakes or saying things perfectly.
Yeah, just trying is the important part. Every little try helps.
It really does. It builds up over time, and that helps you feel, more confident using English.
Definitely. Takes time, but it's worth it.
So just to wrap up, we talked about starting with simple words for things you see.
Like chair, table, then using simple sentences to describe things. Like, the car is red.
Right. And writing just a sentence or two about your day.
And maybe talking to yourself as you do things like, I am making coffee.
Plus putting labels on things at home, door, window.
And finally, listening to English and trying to repeat or sing some of what you hear.
All small steps, but they add up. They help your brain switch to thinking in English more naturally.
It's about making it a habit, little by little.
So here's something to think about. What if you picked just one of these little things?
Just one.
Yeah, and you did it every day, maybe just for 5 minutes, for a whole month.
Like talking to yourself while you make breakfast every morning.
Exactly. How much difference do you think that could make? How much more natural might English start to feel?
That's a really interesting thought. Small steps, big changes over time.
Definitely something to consider. Okay, well, that's our deep dive for today.
Thanks, everyone, for listening.
We hope that was helpful. Join us again next time for another chat.
Bye for now.